Think of falling in love as a slow, simmering journey. Now imagine sex as that same journey but on fast forward. Both engage the same brain areas, eliciting powerful emotions.
We experience a surge of desire, a buildup of anticipation, and ultimately a peak of pleasure.
Understanding this dance of love and lust deepens our appreciation. The journey begins with desire, the initial spark that ignites the flame. Desire, the initial flutter in our stomachs, is fueled by testosterone and dopamine. Testosterone plays a crucial role in libido, laying the foundation for sexual desire.
Dopamine amplifies feelings of longing and anticipation. Imagine the thrill of seeing someone you're attracted to. Your heart races, your palms sweat.
Dopamine paints the object of your desire in an irresistible light. It motivates us to pursue pleasure and reward, driving us towards sex and connection. As desire intensifies, we transition into the realm of arousal. Our bodies respond with increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and a surge of blood flow to our erogenous zones. Dopamine amplifies our excitement and anticipation.
The brain becomes laser-focused on the pleasurable sensations. Imagine the feeling of a lover's caress, the sound of their voice, the scent of their perfume. These sensory experiences fuel the dopaminergic fire.
Our senses become heightened, our focus narrows, and we become attuned to the physical sensations. This state prepares our bodies and minds for the culmination of sexual activity. With physical contact and touch, the brain's focus shifts slightly. While dopamine continues to play a role, other neurotransmitters take center stage. Endorphins, our body's natural painkillers, flood our systems, creating feelings of euphoria and well-being.
Oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, is released, promoting feelings of bonding and connection. Think of the warmth and intimacy of a hug, the comforting feeling of holding hands, or the gentle touch of a loved one.
These physical expressions of affection trigger the release of H&N neurotransmitters, reinforcing feelings of connection and pleasure. These neurochemicals create a sense of closeness and intimacy, blurring the lines between physical and emotional pleasure.
Touch becomes a powerful form of communication, conveying love, desire, and vulnerability. This intricate interplay of neurotransmitters highlights the importance of touch in fostering intimacy and connection.
By incorporating touch into our daily interactions with loved ones, we can strengthen our bonds and experience the mood-boosting benefits of these powerful neurochemicals. Section 5. Fireworks Orgasms Neurochemical Symphony. Orgasm, the peak of sexual pleasure, is a complex neurochemical event. Dopamine levels surge, flooding our brains with feelings of euphoria and reward.
Oxytocin, already present, intensifies feelings of bonding and attachment.
The stress hormone cortisol also spikes, adding a layer of excitement and alertness to the experience.
Imagine a spectacular fireworks display, a burst of light and color that momentarily captures our attention. Orgasm in many ways mirrors this experience, a brief but intense surge of pleasure and release. This neurochemical cocktail creates a sense of intense pleasure followed by a wave of relaxation and contentment.
Orgasm, however, is not simply a physical release.
It's a complex interplay of physical sensations, emotions, and cognitive processes.
Understanding the neurochemical underpinnings of orgasm can help us appreciate the power of this experience, both in its own right and for its potential to deepen intimacy and connection with a partner. Section 6. The Universal Language of Pleasure, Orgasm's Global Impact. Interestingly, the brain's response to orgasm is remarkably similar in men and women, despite anatomical differences.
This suggests that the experience of pleasure transcends gender, highlighting the universality of this primal drive.
While cultural norms and societal expectations may shape how we express and experience sexuality, the underlying biological mechanisms are shared.
This underscores the importance of understanding and respecting the diversity of human sexual experiences.
Section 7, Dopamine's Dilemma, the challenge of staying present. While dopamine plays a crucial role in driving desire and arousal, it can also present a challenge.
Dopamine thrives on novelty and anticipation. Once a reward is achieved, dopamine levels tend to drop, leading to a desire for something new. This can make it challenging for dopamine-driven individuals to fully immerse themselves in the present moment, especially during sex.
Their minds may wander to fantasies or other sources of potential pleasure, preventing them from fully experiencing the intimacy and connection of the present encounter. This tendency to chase the next dopamine hit can lead to a cycle of seeking external validation and fleeting pleasure.
It's important to recognize the power of dopamine and to cultivate practices that foster presence and mindfulness in our intimate relationships.
Section 8, Wandering Minds. Daydreams in the midst of intimacy. It might be surprising to learn that up to 70% of men and 40% of women admit to daydreaming during sex.
While some may interpret this as a sign of boredom or disinterest, it's more likely a reflection of our brain's natural tendency to seek novelty and stimulation. These daydreams may not necessarily detract from the experience. They can sometimes enhance arousal or provide a temporary escape from anxieties or insecurities.
However, excessive daydreaming can become a barrier to intimacy, preventing us from fully connecting with our partners. Section 9, The Power of Now Orgasm's Anchoring Embrace. Orgasm, however fleeting, has the remarkable ability to bring us back to the present moment.
The intensity of the experience, coupled with the subsequent release of tension, creates a sense of groundedness and clarity.
In those moments after orgasm, the outside world fades away, and we are left with a heightened awareness of our bodies, our senses, and our connection to our partner.
This is the power of orgasm to momentarily silence the noise of the outside world and reconnect us with the present moment. Section 10, Savoring the Moment, a prescription for enhanced pleasure. By understanding the intricate dance of hormones and neurotransmitters that shape our experiences of love and sex, we can cultivate more mindful and fulfilling intimate relationships.
By focusing on the present moment, savoring the sensations of touch, and nurturing emotional connection, we can unlock the full potential of pleasure and intimacy.
Remember, Busifi ID Ike, the most powerful aphrodisiac is often our own attention. By bringing our full presence to our intimate encounters, we create the conditions for deeper connection, heightened pleasure, and a more satisfying sexual experience.